Jordan Belfort, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio, begins his career in finance with a traditional brokerage firm, L.F. Rothschild. Under the mentorship of senior broker Mark Hanna, played by Matthew McConaughey, Belfort learns not only the technical aspects of the industry, but also the culture of greed and excess that pervades Wall Street. During a memorable lunch scene, Hanna delivers a famous speech that encapsulates this ethos, emphasizing the importance of material wealth and personal gratification in the world of finance. He advises Belfort to adopt a lifestyle of hedonism and substance abuse, asserting that these habits will help him succeed in the cutthroat environment of Wall Street. However, after the firm's closure due to the stock market crash of 1987, Belfort is forced to start anew. Belfort takes a job at a small brokerage firm that specializes in penny stocks, where he quickly recognizes their potential for manipulation and profit. With his aggressive sales skills, he excels at selling these risky investments to unsuspecting clients. It is during this time that Belfort meets Donnie Azoff, played by Jonah Hill, who becomes his partner in crime. Together, they establish Stratton Oakmont, a brokerage firm that would soon become synonymous with fraud, corruption, and excess. Belfort handpicks a group of close friends and associates to work at the firm, training them in his high-pressure sales techniques and instilling in them a relentless drive for wealth, inspired in part by Hanna's earlier speech. The influence of Hanna's speech on Belfort is evident throughout the film, as Belfort adopts many of the behaviors and attitudes advocated by his former mentor. He becomes a proponent of hedonism, engaging in wild parties, substance abuse, and other debaucheries. Belfort's pursuit of wealth and power, along with his disregard for the well-being of his clients, reflects the lessons he learned from Hanna, demonstrating the corrupting influence of Wall Street's culture of excess. Stratton Oakmont's pump and dump scheme involves several carefully orchestrated steps. First, the firm identifies penny stocks with the potential for manipulation. These stocks typically belong to small, unknown companies that have limited financial information available to the public, making it easier for Belfort and his associates to spread false or exaggerated claims about their performance. Next, Belfort and his brokers use aggressive sales tactics to promote these stocks to their clients. They cold call potential investors, often targeting inexperienced or unsophisticated individuals who may be more susceptible to their persuasive pitches. These brokers promise astronomical returns on investment and use high-pressure tactics to convince clients to buy shares, all while downplaying the risks associated with penny stocks. As the demand for the targeted stocks increases due to Stratton Oakmont's promotion, their prices begin to rise. Belfort and his associates then leverage their influence and connections within the financial industry to further drive up the prices. They may engage in activities such as wash trading, in which they buy and sell the stocks among themselves to create the appearance of high trading volumes and attract more investors. In some cases, Belfort even coerces or bribes financial journalists to write positive articles about the companies, further contributing to the illusion of legitimate investment opportunities. Once the prices of the targeted stocks have been inflated to their peak, Belfort and his associates sell their shares for massive profits. The sudden sell-off causes the stock prices to plummet, leaving the unsuspecting investors who bought into the scheme with worthless shares. In many cases, these individuals lose their life savings, while Belfort and his associates pocket millions. Throughout the film, several instances of Stratton Oakmont's pump and dump schemes are shown. One notable example is the case of Steve Madden Limited, a shoe company that Belfort takes public through an initial public offering, IPO. Belfort and his brokers heavily promote the company's stock, driving up its price before selling their shares for a significant profit. The resulting crash leaves many investors with substantial losses, while Belfort and his team celebrate their windfall. Money laundering is the process of making illegally gained proceeds appear legitimate by concealing their origins. Belfort and his associates engage in money laundering activities to hide the massive profits they make from their pump and dump scheme. They use Swiss bank accounts and offshore companies to conceal their illicit earnings, and they even resort to smuggling cash in private planes and yachts to evade detection by law enforcement. Aside from the pump and dump scheme and money laundering, Belfort and his associates engage in other illegal activities, such as insider trading and market manipulation. These practices further contribute to their wealth, but also draw the attention of regulators and law enforcement agencies. The FBI, led by Agent Patrick Denham, launches an investigation into the activities of Belfort and Stratton Oakmont. Simultaneously, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, begins to scrutinize the firm's operations. As the net closes in on Belfort and his associates, their world starts to crumble. Arrests are made, criminal charges are filed, and the once mighty Stratton Oakmont collapses under the weight of its own corruption.